Y'all are a bunch of sickos tonight. What the hell? Being weird. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, that music's gonna get turned the hell down. Oh no. It's so loud. Here we are. Beep boop. Did I have everything set up right? Okay, everyone can see everything. This isn't being stupid. Okay, we're good. We're good. Thank Christ. I never said anything about being normal. I just said not being sicko. Or being a sicko. Don't. There are many other things to be. Between normal and sicko. Anything that you missed is going to be in the stream playlist on my channel. They're all unlisted, but they're in the playlist, so if you wanted to catch up on that or some shit, you can. Oh my god, please don't call me that. I'm really starting to not like people calling me that. I know it's intended well, so I'm not upset. It's just I really don't like getting called that. Let me just figure out where the hell I am. Oh, see, dear, you don't have to rephrase because, like, I knew that you were well-intentioned. I just had to get that out. But yet again, now you're just being considerate, which makes you a sweetie pie. I don't design the characters because I don't model them. Because this model is made by Mumu! Or Moyonote. I can't fucking say the name. Talented person. Lovely person. I'm just trying to figure out where the hell I am here. Yep. I just make things move. Yeah, and that spice is literally a Carolina Reaper. It's not fun when I get angry. I love that we have a couple different bones here so I can move the torso in its entirety. I love this model. It makes it so much easier. That's always what I'm doing, though. I have to figure out who I am in space-time and what's going on. I do get used to it. I don't actually like it. I'd rather work in silence. It's louder for you than it is for me, though. Yeah. I turned it down so it's pretty quiet on my end. Yeah, Oreo made the song, and the cover is by these lovely people here. Squiggly! And Vic. Victor and McKnight. Both lovely, lovely people. The loveliest of peeps. Now, where was I? Maybe that's too extreme. Meep. Distractions galore. Distractions galore. Sorry. I'll leave my phone out of the picture from now on. Me no happy. I have to find what to fix, which means I have to watch this a lot. Which is where I'll apologize to you. Sorry. Uh-oh. That didn't do what I thought it would. Touch. Actually. It's too late, the apology's done. Okay. This is where the camera gets too angled for its own good. Ah! Wrong way! I want to watch Snow White. I really want to watch Snow White. I really, really want to watch Snow White. I really, really, really have the urge to watch Snow White right now. It's making me sad. It's making me really sad. Maybe because the chat has constipation and needs to think about its life. It's fine. I'm proud of you! Come together? What do you mean come together? You mean one phase? Like, I don't know what you mean. That's not true, goddammit! This is what everybody thinks. Everybody thinks because I'm so fucking critical of their, like, modern stuff that it's like, oh, she hates Disney, but she's a fucking hypocrite. It's like, no! I've said so many times that I love Disney! I've heard that, like, all my life, and it pisses me off. Critical doesn't equal hate. I think I need to put this in an FAQ. Oh my god. I would disagree with both statements there. Well, the Empire one less so, but no. I mean, maybe to a degree the things from the Golden Era, but certainly not the new ones. I completely understand if anyone doesn't like any of the ones coming from 1960 onward, really. Oh my god. I don't know if we're on the same level of critical when it comes to Dragon Ball Z, because I like Dragon Ball Z too, but I am extremely critical, and especially Super, which I don't like in any way, shape, or form, and I'm extremely critical because it's garbage, in my opinion. But whatever. And that's comparing it to freaking Dragon Ball Z. It's, in comparison, Super is garbage. Garbage! It's actually incredible. Like, to the extent that it's garbage. Oh my god. Something's wrong here. Do I need to get rid of this one too? Oh, it's all in the wrist, yo! It's all in the wrist! It's all in the wrist. Now the wrist is twitchy, and that doesn't make me happy. What the f- Well, I don't know what problem you're talking about. I'm almost talking strictly from an animation standpoint. I mean, listen, I hate the ideas in Dragon Ball Super for the most part, and a lot of things are just too late, and I don't give a shit anymore. Freaking female Super Saiyans that look like men, and I'm like, just, guys, just do it right or don't do it at all. But it's mostly from an animation standpoint. It is horrible. It's amazing how horrible it is. Well, firstly, let me stop you right there, Lunar, by implying that old Disney movies were children's movies. I would like to let you know that it was just cinema. And I'm gonna go crazy tonight. I'm gonna go absolutely insane tonight. These were just films. If you will, family films. I'm willing to go with that descriptor. Either way, I am willing to go with that. But unfortunately, in this day and age, I don't like using the word children's film because it now has a negative stigma. Because we have gone through an age where people stopped putting effort into media aimed towards kids. And oftentimes this was animated because animation goes over well with children. And then you get the assumption that anything that's animated is made for kids and also is of poor quality, which is asinine to assume, but that's how a lot of minds work. Holy moly. It's not, Luna, it's not actually like you. This actually is just reaching out into my other frustrations with this stuff, so I'm not, I understand where, you know, you would have made that word choice. Everyone would have. Everyone does. I'm just saying it irks me. God. So, I think one of the nicest things about when films like Snow White and, you know, anything from the golden era of Disney, whenever that came out, it wasn't viewed just as a fucking, oh, it's a fucking kid's cartoon. That's not what it was. It was cinema. It was legitimate art, which it is. So it deserved to be looked upon like that. Snow White was the first to do that, though, because before Snow White came out, everybody was skeptical, not because it was supposed to be entertainment for children, but because, or they assumed that it was going to be just entertainment for fucking kids. That wasn't the case. They were skeptical because something like this had never been done before. An animated feature of said length, of feature film length, had never been done before. They said people won't stay in the seats that long. People's eyes are gonna hurt from all that color. You know, you can't, what is it gonna be, all gags? People won't sit through an hour and a half of gags, you know, like these 7-minute shorts. They were super skeptical. It was called Disney's Folly. It was crazy how much shit they went through just to get this feature film out, the first animated feature film ever out. And God, it's a drama. It's a real, actual drama, and it's a character-driven story, and it's amazing. Okay, now I can actually work again. I couldn't do anything. Oh my God, that took all my energy. Because they didn't, unless you're talking about the short films that they made, the only one that could be qualified as a comedy, and even then it's still like a subgenre of the main genre that is Lady and the Tramp. Lady and the Tramp was a bit of a comedy. And probably Peter Pan. I apologize about that sound that I just made. So yeah, off the top of my head, I would say Lady and the Tramp and Peter Pan are the ones that are more comedy than others. Please give me an example. I know you're joking, but I'm dead serious about Disney films, especially the classic ones. So please, tell me... I'm gonna be an asshole right now. Just don't take this seriously. But still, do. Tell me an instance in the golden era, and I will give you dates here, and you're gonna have to look them up your fucking self. To see if the film that you're thinking of actually falls into these parameters. We're talking 1937, actually, I'm sorry, 1937 to 1960. Can you name me a scene from any of the films that came out in that period where the musical number stops the narrative in the film? I guarantee you won't find one. I mean, it's almost a rhetorical question, but still, try your damnedest to find an instance where a song actively stops the narrative. It doesn't happen because it was a rule that it wouldn't happen, because that's part of what made Disney so fucking brilliant, is that the music didn't stop the narrative, it was intertwined with it. It moved the plot and story forward while also being entertaining. I'm so serious. Because I do not like FNAF that much. I find it difficult to find concepts that are going to be entertaining enough to me to animate. And also, I really hated the people it brought in. I think it was a lot of 7-year-olds, but they were all assholes, and I didn't want that here on this channel, so that's why I stopped doing FNAF shit. I'm open to it, if something really catches me, but right now something hasn't, so. No, it's bumping the light, not knocking the lamp. And also, yes, don't even get me started on that. You can't get me, I'm not gonna get any work done if I keep rambling on about all of the amazing innovations that happened at Disney. You can't get me started on this. It was amazing, okay? It was just pure passion and effort in that scene. They just made work for themselves to push the realism, and they didn't have to do it. It was kind of stupid to do when you look at it from a money standpoint, but they did it anyway because they wanted to make a quality product. Oh, I'm gonna start crying. Stop talking about good animations. Darth Brownie, stop getting on my good side. You can't talk, you can't bring that up. You can't bring that up here. You can't do it. I'll go crazy. Oh my god. I need to work on finger things. Finger things. Oh my god. Oh my god. Listen, it makes me happy. I'm happy, okay? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kill me, kill me, kill me. Kill me. Oh, and I just got the 25th Blu-ray anniversary version of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and I'm so happy with it. I love watching it. I got it for Christmas, and it's made me so happy. Oh my god. Ah, it's so good. Everybody watch that movie. It's a groundbreaker. It's a groundbreaker. It's a serious groundbreaker. And yes, Jessica's song in the Ink and Paint Club was like the most difficult scene in the whole film. Not just her scene, but everything in the Ink and Paint Club was like the most difficult shit to film. It's just, oh my god, it's so fucking amazing. I love it. Goddamn. Thank you, Richard Williams. Thank you, Steven Spielberg. Thank you, Robert Zemeckis, even though I probably credited them in the exact opposite order of who deserved credit first. But either way. Well, actually, it should be Robert Zemeckis, Richard Williams, and then Steven Spielberg. God. It makes me so happy. Oh, I love them. They've done so much good for me. Freaking, I still watch Roger Rabbit now, and I'm like, is that real? Are they really interacting? 'Cause it looks like they are. Oh yes, that was all very difficult, but it required a little bit of animatronic and mostly puppetry. But that's the thing about the Ink and Paint Club. It was that scene times 50, which is what made it so difficult. Oh my god. Ah, shit. Oh, I can breathe again. I'm sorry, you guys were just kind of killing me. I mean, I'd rather you not kill me in any other way than that by, you know, making me super happy with Disney shit. And also, thank you, Darth Brownie, for knowing that it was a Disney film and a Disney animated feature because it came out under Touchstone because it was, you know, more of a summer blockbuster rather than a you know, typical Disney family niche film. So thank you for knowing who deserved the credit there. It's much appreciated. It gets overlooked as a Disney film, but it is a Disney film. And it's phenomenal. It's just... It took more than 37 frames to make 15 seconds, seeing as there are 24 frames in a second. So, yeah. Just thought I'd let you know that. This? I mean, no, not this. Let me think. Hardest scene of animated. I mean, it would probably be more recent. I don't know. I always have trouble with shit. No. In fact, I find it really, really easy to do lip sync for me personally, but it's actually, I think it's a preference thing. Some people are good at it, some people aren't, and some people just like it more than others. I love it. I find it really easy, and I can just blaze through it. Then I can get into the detail of the facials, you know, after lip syncing. Oh yes, Warner Brothers and all those other fucking tinier companies that they had to collaborate with to get like Tex Avery cartoons or whatever. Yeah, a collaboration quite like that probably won't ever happen again. But I would leave it open because, I mean, at some point, and it might be I might be dead by this point. Companies will come and go. They'll be eaten and uneaten, and new ideas or refurbished ideas will be attempted. So I'm sure it's not. Sure, it won't be the last. I mean, technically, you look at something like Ready Player One, and already that's kind of that collaboration, really. So yeah, it's not unheard of. I have seen the new It, and I loved it. Favorite part from It? I guess it's not really a spoiler, but it's, welcome to the Losers Club, asshole. It's like it fucking kills me every time. You should definitely see the new It. It's lots of fun. Shit. What about what are we asking about Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny? What's the question? Did I miss a question? Oh, I did. Which do you think had better cartoons? Neither. It depends on the category. If you're talking about better comedy, it would be Warner Brothers cartoons. If you're talking about better cartoons and animation overall, it'd be Disney cartoons. In my opinion, of course. A lot of people think that Chuck Jones is one of the best American animators to ever live, okay? And he was Warner Brothers, so... Oh yeah, and Zoe, if I was doing what I should be doing as a person in life, I would have a storyboard, but I don't because I'm stupid. I don't know. I think I know there are some MMD animators that storyboard like smart little cookies. I'm just not one of them. I will soon though. I'm taking like storyboard classes right now, so I'll probably be working on some projects that will be storyboarded in the next few months. They'll probably be smaller though. Okay, I think... Eek! experimental in what sense? Because experimental is very wide and very vague. Technically, what I do on a regular basis is technically experimental animation. Since it's, well, some of it. I'd say the ones that don't involve a pop tune like the last one I did is technically experimental. So long as it's not something that's supposed to be aimed towards a mainstream audience and would be viewed by most normal people. That is literally the definition of experimental animation. I shit you not. I took a class on it! So yeah, it's really vague, so technically what I'm doing is experimental animation. That is a personal preference thing. I find it easier to animate 3D. Some other people find it easier just to get in there and draw. For me personally, I can't do 2D animation. I just don't have the patience for it. That was very different from what you said. Okay. I mean, so just animating something that isn't bipedal. Yeah, I don't actually think that'd be that hard. I mean, it would probably take me a little while to get used to it, but animation is still animation. The principles still apply. Hell, I fucking animated a deer and it came out pretty nice first time round. So yeah, that's not really experimental for me. It's just animation. No, it is not, and no, it does not count as stop motion, and it is also not anywhere near done frame by frame. Look at all this space! That's a bajillion frames that I don't have to take a fucking picture of. Like every stop motion artist has to every goddamn day of their goddamn lives. Literally stop motion, you have to take a picture for every fucking frame. Every single goddamn frame. So no, it is not stop motion. It is 1000% not stop motion. It has to be physical. You have to either be using clay, puppets, some sort of physical thing, and using a fucking camera, and taking pictures. That is stop motion. How about fuck off? That's basically my answer to that. Let me press the save button. I'm just not in the mood right now, dude. For questions like that. Favorite YouTube animator? That's a toughie. Panels, scripts for your animations. Then you would go and find a character already have or model and choosing, make the music line with it. I don't quite know what that means. I don't know what you're referring to. I don't know if you're referring to stop motion or something else. I'm not quite sure what you mean. It's not pausing. It's taking a picture. It's taking a picture. Okay, I'm done reading now. I'm going back. I'm heading back in. Chat's just going by so fast. Of course sprite animation counts as animating. So long as you are moving a series of images to create the illusion of motion, no matter what medium or physical or non-physical form it is. So long as you're doing that, that's animation. And anyone who tells you otherwise is a fucking idiot. I was editing in effect to get it to look the way that I wanted. Yeah, I gotta put this in a free. I gotta start an FAQ in the description. There is no average work time on an animation because it varies on the length of the animation, the level of detail that I decide to put into it, along with other things. So there is no average. It could 10 seconds, depending on the level of detail that you want to put in. Now I'm opening this up to any medium in any system, but either way, 10 seconds of animation could take you 5 minutes or 3 months. It literally is that wide of a spectrum. So I don't really have an answer for you, unfortunately. You'll see on some of my animations, the ones that I complete faster, I like to state it down below as just fun information and also almost as an excuse, because if it's crappy, I'm like, I only did this in a week, shut up. But it shouldn't be an excuse. I decided to put it out there. Yes, sometimes 10 seconds can take 3 months. When you're looking at something from like Kubo or Coraline, things made by Leica, yeah, 10 seconds, depending on the scene, can take, oh god, months! I'm trying to think. There was now I when I said 3 months, I was trying to go for like the maximum amount of time that I think that you could possibly spend on something in like that. It's just, I think that's probably the maximum or near maximum for 10 seconds. But really, depending on the level of detail you want to put in, it could be longer. I think there was a scene from Kubo and the Two Strings. An amazing film that you all need to see, by the way. It's just the peak of stop motion animation today. Anyhow, there's a scene from it that I think is about 25 seconds in length. And it took the guy, I believe, over 2 weeks to film it. And now this is 2 weeks of, this is his job, okay? He comes in 9 to 5, that's his job for 2 weeks. It's a long time. It's a long time. Oh, it takes longer than 3 months, dear. It takes longer than 3 months. I promise you that. Those things were in production much longer than you think they were. I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. We got like master animating, then we got CDI animating. I don't know what the hell that means, but animation can be in many mediums. Anyhow, pee. No, you won't. No, you won't. There's no spoilers here, period. So, shut up. I mean, unless you want to get kicked, which no one wants, so. Oh my god. I am animating in Miku Dance, a free program that runs off of a game engine, making it very easy to render and animate! At least animate quickly. Nothing makes anything easy to animate. Okay. We gotta move on here. I've been really slow. I'm sloppy. Okay. Need to track what's going on with her hippie doodads. That's not her hip. I touched her upper torso and I said hip. It's not her hips. What's the point of having a really good a really old computer with good Wi-Fi? The things that you would get through the Wi-Fi wouldn't work. So it literally wouldn't make any sense. I never did any how-to. I don't know what you mean. I've never made how-tos. So I don't quite know what you're talking about. Ah, Nick! Things are happening. Well, then you're just going to have to wait, aren't you, dear? There's lots of hate in my heart. Yep, it's when I have time to do them. It's not my model. And the model that I'm using was made using bases and base and other parts and whatnot. And then put together very lovely. Like, someone write down their name because I can't say it or spell it properly. It's by my moo. There you go. I can't say it. Excuse me? Oh, no, you're just... Nick, you're nice. Yeah. Yeah. Meep Morp. Meep. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, the belchies. I'm drinking so much tea. Running out of tea. How long have I been streaming? Couldn't have been more than an hour, yeah. Oh. Shoulder time. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I don't like cowboys. Cause they're mean to cows. Problem. No. I don't mean Wranglers. Well, no, maybe I do mean Wranglers. I don't mean the ones that actually do it on a ranch. I'm talking about rodeo cowboys. Which rodeos still very much exist. And I hate them actively. I'm not like sitting here thinking that there are, excuse me, cowboys in Texas like out of a 1940s to 70s cowboy Indians television show. I just don't like it when people abuse animals. That's all. You need to make sure that you're being organization specific and not just throwing every organization down the under the bus, because some don't give the proceeds or the majority of the proceeds to what they're advertising while others do, and it's more helpful to specifically say which ones do and don't than just saying, oh, then none of them do, and then no one gives, and then everyone suffers. It's okay, dear. It's okay. It's just one of those things that drives me nuts. Like, I see it done on the news too. They're just like, hold on before you fucking donate to your favorite charity. We just found out that 3 of these companies, 90% of the proceeds don't go to freaking what they say they do. It's like, okay, who can I give to? News station? Who can I trust? Or are you just saying don't give charity because everyone's trying to take advantage of you? Like, are you kidding me? Yet again, it's less you that I'm frustrated with more than... I'm more frustrated with people that publicize it, like, actually publicize it. Wait, what the fuck? Remka, are you, like, a broken? Are you okay? I didn't see that comment. Oh my god. No, that's never fun. Everybody needs to stop getting hurt. Oh my god, the belchies. Oh, Jesus. That's terrifying. But yeah, it's good that you're okay. Holy shit. Ugh, it's spoopy stuff. I hate cars. I hate driving. For that exact reason. I see an evil consistency.
From heaven, sent from above. Looks like Henry's
Yeah. To be honest, I think I'm probably gonna stop the stream. I know it hasn't been that long. I do apologize. I just kind of want to relax for the rest of the night and whatnot. Tomorrow's like my day off, and it's gonna be nice. And I'm just kind of hungry, and yeah, I might watch some stuff in Discord for those who are in Discord. In like an hour or so, I might pop in there and watch something publicly. If you want to get in on that. But in the meantime, god damn it, Remka. But in the meantime, you all have a nice evening, okay? And I'm just trying to work on this every day. Like, I don't want to let myself slip if I can help it. If I can legitimately help it, I want to work on this every fucking day. Even if it's just a little bit, like I did tonight. So, anyhow, you all have a good one. Thank you. And bye-bye. No! No! I hate you all. I hate you all. Now it's ruined. It's all ruined. It's all over. It's ruined. It's ruined. It's ruined. It's ruined.